those who practice mindfulness, when they pass away, they really have difficulty because they grasp for the mindfulness. That is the center of Vedana. There is just difficulties, the grasping for mindfulness, maintaining mindfulness. Everyone who do that, when passed away, they just concentrate within the grasping. The Vedana is within the mindfulness. The karmic difficulties is within the mindfulness. This is unnoticed. Those who create such an idea of having mindfulness are like that. Without purifying, the mindfulness itself is turned into grasping for the mindfulness, grasping for the awareness. The Vedana is within the mindfulness itself, within the grasping. Disengaging is on its own. It doesn't grasp for itself. This is not mind within the mind or being limited to itself. The humans are so dense, they doesn't realize anything. They are so dense. They like to guess, they like to evaluate for something. They always overlaying with grasping mind, seeing or forming anything or knowing. It's just grasping, overlaying. That's why it's called manut mana, density. You can ask those who die because of airplane accidents. They have the mindfulness, preparation for mindful with themselves. They stuck within the Vedana, within that mindfulness, because it doesn't dissolve. It's kind of a chunk within the mindfulness, having oneself in the mindfulness. The Vedana also centralized there. These kind of humans with density, they just guess this and that by guessing without realizing. You must constantly listening. That which is boundless is not about grasping. No grasping is on its own. The emptiness doesn't signify itself. The emptiness is not emptiness. No grasping, even for the non-grasping itself, that is the boundlessness. It's not realms of existence. In the past, it's called realms within the mind, realms within Dhamma attainment. Which realms of the mind are you at? You are still in the realm, whether it's high realms or whatever level of your realms within the mind. That is Siam. Siam incited when Luang Po started his journey. It was like also hit by this kind of Siam inciting. Everyone's got it. Leading by the distortion. samudaya altogether within the samsara. Purifying samsara collectively, ceasing samudaya collectively, altogether. Nothing is right or wrong, just more suffering or less suffering. Okay. It's just more difficult or less difficult. No right, no wrong. We have a lot of old patterns. Mind, even from mind itself, is all about the non-attachment. It doesn't create realms of existence or lifetimes. Mind doesn't grasp for mind itself. The non-attachment doesn't grasp for itself. It doesn't create realms of existence and lifetimes. Extinction will not be just extinction. It's just instead a purification of the extinction. Listen more to different sentences. Mind, even from mind itself, this is the mindfulness that cuts through itself, the cutting that is on its own. Not attached even to the non-attachment itself. We can use various sentences here. This can release out from anything that is still stuck. No grasping for the non-grasping itself. In the past, they are so careful to not let the mind out. Therefore, they are buried within themselves, always striving and struggling within the mind. The past was like that. Beware to not let the mind out. Therefore, it's kind of narrowed down within. They are not realizing that there is no options between internal and external, mind from mind itself. They haven't got these sentences yet. No need to choose whether it's internal or external. are stuck with the fixation to the insight. Clarity in the yan is like very clear suffering. The yan itself is anicca dukkha anatta in itself. The clarity as well, anicca dukkha anatta in its nature, that which has nothing to do with being clear or not clear, so that there will be purification of the emptiness for it. Clear yan. Or this kind of clear clarity is anicca dukkha anatta in itself, in its nature. Mind, even from mind itself, no grasping is on its own. That which has nothing to do with being clear or not clear. Purify through the emptiness. Go ahead. Uninvolved is within itself. This will be automatic purification of the emptiness. If you have the yan, the insight, you can deceive others already. You can address others to be this and that. You are like the fixation to knowing, stillness in knowing, clear yan. You don't know that it is anicca dukkha anatta in that kind of clarity. That which has nothing to do with being clear or not. That which has nothing to do with involvement or uninvolvement. So let's purify through the extinction and emptiness instead. All the chaos is because of the delusion in the yan, in the insight and knowing. Always separating between the beings, high realms, low realms, medium realms. Uninvolved is within itself. It has nothing to do with involvement or uninvolvement. form up from all realms of existence that turn into samsara for both mundane and spirituality, all that related to Bodhisattva, Mahabodhisattva, Buddhas, Mahabodhisattva, Pacceka Buddhas, Mahabarami in all forms, that creating the circling, unending accordingly, not to help through ending, is sentence that become fabrication, overlaying from the essence, the true essence of the graces. Ahosi, Ahosi, Ahosi.